Most people know about the existing Sutton Coldfield station with its curved platforms and missing canopy. But did you know that the Royal Town used to have 3 stations very close together? There can't be many places where that happened, but Sutton Coldfield is one of them. First to arrive was the existing station, now on Birmingham's cross-city route. The line was built by the London and North Western Railway, with the station opening in 1862. At the time, it was the northern terminus of the line from Birmingham, as you can see on my Secrets of the Cross-City Line North film, link above. But this wasn't the only railway line to arrive in the Royal Town. In the late 1870s, the Wolverhampton, Walsall and Midland Junction Railway arrived here, and that added a further 2 stations on what became known as the Sutton Park line. It ran from Wolverhampton and Walsall to Castle Bromwich, where it connected with the Derby to Birmingham line. While the stations have closed, the line is still in use by freight trains, although there weren't many running the day I filmed. The Sutton Park line provides an important strategic route, as it enables freight trains to avoid the congested New Street Station corridor. The line opened on the 1st of July 1879 with 5 stations. One of them was Sutton Town. There aren't many pictures of the station in those days, but this is one of them. And surprisingly, considering it closed in the 1920s, the station building survives to this day on the aptly named Midland Drive. The building's had various uses in the past. Currently, it's an accountancy office. While many railways were welcomed when it came to the Sutton Park line, local people opposed the route passing through the park, which had been given to Sutton Coldfield by the Bishop Vesey in 1528. It's thought to have been the first time local residents, rather than rich landowners, had objected to a railway line through an area of natural beauty. After offering local people a supply of cheap coal, the railway company eventually won the argument and paid £6,500 for a 2-mile strip of land through the park. The park itself got a station too. Searches for old pictures of the Sutton Park station are much more fruitful than for Sutton Town. Because it was in the middle of a park, the station became popular for Victorian picnics. It was built to accommodate extra trains that would terminate there from Birmingham instead of progressing onwards to Walsall. That resulted in the station having 3 platforms. Although the station closed in the 1960s, the old station building survived until the 1990s, and the site of the station today houses a post office sorting centre. Look closely by the line and you can see signs of what could be an old platform. Sutton Park Station would have come into its own when there were major events in the park. One such event was the 1957 Scout Jamboree.
A tented city of 34,000 scouts was set up with its own shopping centre and all the other amenities, services and facilities.
And this is the programme from that event. Flick through its pages and it talks about scouts coming to Sutton Park from all over the world. The Scout Jamborees were big events, with the programme containing pictures of past locations. It also contained more about Bishop Vesey and the fact that Sutton Park has 7 lakes. Look on the back cover and it shows the stations those arriving could use. No doubt special trains were laid on to get the thousands of scouts to the park. Sutton Park was one of the main arrival points, with the help of nearby Streatley and the main Sutton Coldfield station. And Sutton Park Station even helped with the war effort, when a disused sorting office on the same site as today's Royal Mail facility was used to help sort a backlog of United States Army mail. And that's not all. The sidings down here were so secure that they housed the Royal Train on one occasion in February 1942, with King George VI and Queen Elizabeth on board, ahead of a visit to the local area. It's not difficult to see why the 2 Sutton Park Line stations closed. As you can see from this map, they're both within walking distance of the main Sutton Coldfield station. The growth of road transport at the time didn't help either. Although there are no passenger trains using the Sutton Park line at the moment, it could see passenger trains again. The Wrexham, Shropshire and Midland Railway launched plans for a Shrewsbury to London service using the line. Its application for an open access route was turned down, but it still could get approved if the company decides to revise and resubmit its plans. And that could mean welcoming back passenger trains to the Sutton Park line in the future. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed our look at the town with 3 stations and the history of the Sutton Park line. If you have, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course tell your friends to watch the channel too. Thanks again for watching.